Hey friends, it is that time of the year again, but there's going to be some changes this time around. Drex here from Drex Factor Poi, bringing you the Poi Top 10 list for 2020, and specifically, this is the video where you're going to get information about how to participate in it, and you're going to need to pay attention because a lot of things have changed. Before we dive in, of course, I just want to give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow DNA, Flow Fests, Flow Toys, Pyroterra Light Toys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all of these awesome companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. Okay, so about a month and a half ago, I dropped a video where I stated that I think that the Poi Top 10 list has kind of had a bit of a checkered past, and that I wanted to change the way that it worked to hopefully better serve the community. So in the past month and a half, I have taken a lot of suggestions, I've had a lot of conversations, I have wrung my hands back and forth on the best way to approach things that is going to be beneficial to the community and avoid the harms that I cited in that previous video. So basically, the process is completely changing this year. The only thing that is going to be the same is the title of it, the Top 10 Favorite Poi Spinners, which probably should be changed a little bit, and you'll see why in a second here. So thanks to a lot of different suggestions, I have moved in a new direction this year, which is that, number one, instead of there being a ranked top 10 list of individual spinners, instead there's going to be a top 10 list that is going to be made up of 10 individual categories that I think are important ways in which people can contribute to this community. In addition, I'm changing around the process of this. No longer will I just be counting up raw votes of people's names that appear down in the comments of my videos. There is now a process to this whole thing. Step one of this process, I want your help because I want you to nominate people and projects that have made a difference in the Poi world this year. Step two, in the next couple weeks, I am putting together a committee of people who I really respect and admire in the Poi community to have conversations in which we're going to look through all your nominations and we're going to pick out one winner from each of those categories. And on New Year's Day, I'm going to be releasing my regular video that is a compilation of all of the individuals and projects that have been selected to become a part of the top 10 favorite Poi spinners of 2020. So what are these categories? I'm so glad you asked. This year, we're going to be selecting winners for Poi Video of the Year, Community Leader of the Year, Favorite Tech Video, Favorite Dance Video, Favorite Performance Video, Favorite Partner Poi and/or Group Video, Favorite Tutorial, Favorite Product, Favorite Flow or Fire Festival, and Favorite Community Project. So these are basically 10 elements to how our community functions that I think it would be fun to be able to award people for making great contributions in. So how do you participate? Well, unlike past years in which you had to leave a bunch of comments down on this YouTube video and everything, instead I'm going to be doing things in a more organized fashion because now that it's more than just me that's going to be combing through them, the information needs to be put together in a way that is a little bit more readable. So to that end, there is a form that you can access, bit.ly/top10poi 2020. You can go there and submit as many nominees as you would like. And you have 1 week to do it. That's right, you have to get in all of those nominations no later than December 21st. So obvious question, who is going to serve on this committee? Well, I am deliberately keeping the makeup of the committee anonymous because, shall we say, I anticipate some degree of blowback, because there always is to this list. And well, I want to protect the people that are helping me out in this regard. So if you have complaints, I'm the one to send them to. What I can tell you is that of the people that will be sitting on that community, there may be some that are male, American, cishet, and white, but I will be the only person on it that is all four. So it's my hope that by going about things this year, number one, we're going to improve inclusion on the list. Number two, that we are going to reward a much wider swath of different ways that people contribute to this community. And number three, that we can incentivize some things that I really want people to do more of, such as creating tutorials or creating projects to contribute to the community. We'll see if I succeed. And also, just to put it out there, I have been stressing out of my mind about this for the past few weeks, trying to come up with the best system that I possibly can. And you know what? This isn't it. This is still a flawed system, and it's only going to be through trying it out and seeing what works and what doesn't that I'm going to be able to figure out what should work in future years and what shouldn't. So I appreciate y'all's patience as I am taking some big swings in changing how all of this works. Awesome. So once again, please submit your nominees in those 10 categories to bit.ly/top10poi 2020. I cannot wait to see how the list turns out this year. And pretty please share either or both this video and that link far and wide to get as many people participating as possible. So thank you all for your patience and for working with me on this process and everything. Let's see how this contributes to our community this year. Yeah? Awesome. And of course, a huge thanks, because this video would not be possible without the kind contributions of these amazing folks right here. These are my Flow patrons over on Patreon, and they, along with the awesome people listed down in the video description, make this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you would like to support the work that I do, helping people inhabit their bodies through poi spinning and flow arts, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and signing up. There you can get early access to all of my content, as well as a say in what topics I tackle in the future, plus some great behind the scenes and extra content as well. So go check that out, please and thank you. So we will see how this goes this year. In the meantime, thank you all for your patience, and thank you so much to everybody who offered up their suggestions and their helpful feedback and everything in the past month and a half, and helped me get closer to this this here goalpost and everything. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out, and either which way, there will be a fun and awesome compilation video coming on New Year's Day. So we'll see how that turns out. Peace.